Hello everybody and welcome in. It is Orucs-Oraihc and we are here with week 4. It is week 4. It is the battle video. I am recording this 2 hours after the team builder video went up, so hopefully my opponent hasn't had the time to watch that and isn't subscribed to my channel like all of you are, and isn't prepping behind closed doors, because we had to reschedule this from what was supposed to be like 20 hours ago because my phone died. Quick update on the team. I've had a couple of minor changes. Scrafty is holding a citrus berry instead of shed shell because I realized why did I have it holding shed shell in the first place. It wants to be in when Gothitelle is in, not out. So that's been a change that I have decided to make. I've also given Clefairy Stealth Rocks, because Stealth Rocks actually hit the entire opposing team pretty hard, and it's better than Heal Pulse, which I only used once in all of practice, and it was a very niche situation, and I think that honestly Stealth Rock is going to be better long run to guarantee that Shedinja can't come in, period. Super nice kind of a thing. I also have Razor Claw on Absol instead of Choice Band. It was just to make it more consistent. I'm guaranteed to do 1.5 times damage, and I can actually switch up my moves. I can get around anything that's iron defensing or anything, and it's just super nice to be able to switch up moves. I don't remember if this is the same or different from what I showed in the team builder, but I want to say it's somewhat different. So without further ado, I'm going to get into contact with my opponent. Yeah, they've just come on and are looking for a link code. So I'm going to generate that randomly real quick, like I always do. Hey, we finally got one starting with a 0 this time. Connect to the internet. Don't forget to connect to the internet. You're recording. Don't make a fool of yourself. Actually, Switch, please connect to the internet. I would really appreciate that from my Switch. Please. There we are. Okay. Link battle, not link trade. Don't make a fool of yourself while you're recording. 0844023 is the randomly generated link code that my computer has come up with this time. Good luck, have fun to my opponent. I am expecting it to be a really interesting match this week, just because I'm bringing a couple of wacky sets. My opponent's got a couple of wacky mons. You never know what's going to happen. Gonna double check. That all of my opponent's Pokemon are level 50 or above. If you heard that, that was an alarm that I set to make sure I was awake at this time. Okay. Always have to double check, just makes everything so much easier. It's my party team. The team is in the party, and the party is in the team. So let's get going. Good luck, have fun. Here we go. Okay, now of course Butterfree shows up. I talked about having not prepped for Butterfree at all in the team builder. I haven't changed that. I'm still not prepped for Butterfree at all. That being said, I think Trick Room is good in literally every case. And I think for game 1, I'm going to bring this setup and just kind of see what happens. This is a setup I tested with a lot. Something super important to note is there's no Gothitelle on the opposing team. So Gothitelle, Gothbuster is going to have to be a Ghostbuster and just take out Aegislash like it was originally intended to. Here we go. You'll also notice I'm in a beige suit this week. That's for the reason that I hadn't been beige yet, so... Oh, this is yikes. Kind of. Other than the fact that this is not actually all too yikes. We get an Intimidate down, which is super important. We're going to immediately get a Fake Out and Trick Room up. My opponent just can't stop it, straight up. And now I think I'm just going to double this. Close combat maybe not the best move, but and it is Rough Skin, as we predicted. We take exactly 20 damage from that. Maybe a poor decision on my choice, on my part, to be that set. But hey, what can you do? They're gonna Sleep Powder me, put me to sleep. I'm fine with this. I am going to close combat, and I am going to switch out. I don't think an Overheat or a Sleep Powder will come into that slot. You'll also notice I've given all of my Pokemon the mark of the Galar Champion mark, so... Yeah, Sleep Powder into that slot. What is Rotom going to do? That's the question here. Overheat, that's across. That's very good. That's what we wanted to see. That is exactly what we wanted to see. Okay. We're in business here. Life Orb. Life Orb on the Rotom. It is really not looking good for my opponent here. I'm just going to say it right out. There's another alarm. Why did I set 2 alarms? I probably set 3 alarms. That's probably why. I am going to Night Slash here, and I'm going to set up a substitute. Who is Queenie? Oh, that's you. Thought it might be. Sub time, baby. Yeah, that's a crit. It was guaranteed to be. Sleep Powder fails, as I expected. Now I'm going to go into that. No, why would I go into Butterfree slot? I am going to double the pecs here. Well, technically I'm rock sliding, but you know. This is going very well so far. Oh, of course. Of course it misses the Pokemon that I would really like it to hit. We might be able to take out Toxapex this turn, though, and if we can... Ah, no, it goes for a recover. That's unfortunate for us. That said... we're going to force it to recover again here, basically. And that's a Tailwind. I don't understand that one. I don't even think that was the last turn of Trick Room. Oh, it was. Okay. I mean, fair in that case. Here's the thing. I can just swap right back out into you, and I can actually just do this. Because I have a guaranteed win in the back there with Sucker Punch versus Rotom 1v1. And you can recover all you want. As soon as Butterfree goes down, yeah, which should be right here. It's 4 times weak to that move. You can't break my sub, is the problem. With the Toxapex. And I'm actually going to make the 100% safe play here. Which is to just hit substitute button. And there we go. Naturally, that's going to have Rotom's special attack. Toxapex could go for a Scald here, which would be unfortunate, but yeah, if this burns, it's a bit sad, but it crits and does that little damage. And that's why sub is such a good play here. Rotom's got no HP left. It's got nothing, essentially. I'm gonna... Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna set up Trick Room, or at least attempt to set up Trick Room again. And I'm just gonna click Substitute again. I have nothing better to do. I'm gonna let this Rotom KO itself. And there's the third alarm. This shouldn't even do enough to make it that I can't... Yeah. And there we go. And we even wake up. The reason this was a guaranteed win in the end, with Absol versus the Toxapex, is that Helping Hand, Night Slash, Helping Hand, Night Slash, guaranteed to hit KOs. I am going to let... Kaparaja and get a couple KOs here. We get a special attack drop. That doesn't matter in terms of breaking the sub even. Rock Slide connects on both. We get that KO with Kaparaja. That crit probably mattered. No, I'm joking. That crit never was mattering in the slightest. So that is 1 KO for Scrafty, and 2 KOs for Kaparaja. And I'm just going to keep on rock sliding and moon blasting. And yeah, that's a GG on game 1. That was Kaparaja 3 KOs. And Scrafty yes, Scrafty 1, Kaparaja 3. Please don't get that backwards in the stat keeping arcs. Don't be stupid. Here we go. Game 2. Beat my lead. You can't. Really nice. My opponent doesn't even know what I have in the back here. And I also never had to reveal healer on Aromatisse. So that's 2 super nice things. This is the lead, which I honestly kind of half expected. But I eat the double up, is the funny thing. I'm not even going to fake out here. I'm just going to straight crunch. This is just a straight crunch play, and then I Trick Room. I absolutely eat, unless it's a crit from one of them, and even still, I eat for breakfast. %50% and a defense drop. The flash cannon, so it's special. So that did slightly more damage than I was expecting. That said, it still was never KOing me. Oh, and now we might even get to see, at the end of this turn, 30% chance healer goes off. Oh, yep. Yep. You love to see it. And I'm actually going to take away Toxapex Regenerator so I can have it here. Or maybe I can't. And that's going to be a King's Shield. That's absolutely fine. Because the wonderful thing is, we still KO next turn with a Helping Hand. And that is min speed Aegislash because it was underspeeding me. Toxic into the Aromatisse. Interesting play. This is probably also going into the Aromatisse. Yep, Flash Cannon into the Aromatisse, and that'll take the KO. I'm fine with that, because I wanted the free switch anyways. And now I get to take out that. Very nice, very easy. And now I get to set up a free sub, and life is going well. Bubblegum is Ditto. Interesting. That is actually really nice for my opponent in so many ways. Wow. They get to fake out here, which actually means... I mean, I was going to switch out here anyways. I'm going to try to get a sub up, but I mean, honestly, it's fine if I don't. Oh, and they... Oh, they're probably Scarf, yeah. Toxic into that, I am fine with. I am fine with that. 100% fine with that. And yeah, it's going to be a close combat into the Orucs-Oraihc slot. That's going to drop both defenses. And now here's the thing. I'm going to switch right back for the fake out pressure next turn. And I'm just going to play rough, and I'm going to get a KO, assuming that I hit the 90% move. And it does hit. That's good. Scald into that slot is exactly what we wanted. This Toxapex has one chance to 30% burn me. And he doesn't go for it. 10% chance that I miss the Rotom here, otherwise I win. Just straight up win. Yep, there we go. Oh, that is super bulky actually, never mind. We don't win just yet. Yeah, that is super bulky to live that. I am going to swap here. Overheat does go off, yep. That gets the KO, yep. That is 100% what we expected. I'm going to run a quick calc here. Actually, this could KO. Yeah, it does. Scrafty taking KOs. One more chance for my opponent to 30% burn me. Next turn. Otherwise, I win right away by getting up a sub. Having sub up is basically going to guarantee a win. Because I can't be burned through a sub, I can heal and recover, I can curse. And in a best case scenario, I can just crunch defense drop into another 2 crunches and win. Although maybe not. Maybe I can't. No burn, please. Oh, okay. There we go. That's a win. This sub takes 2 hits. I can curse, I can coaching. I think coaching is probably the better play. Or crunch and coaching, rather, are the 2 plays. Yeah. I'm just gonna coaching and rock slide here. And that is why we coaching. So we've seen Baneful Bunker, we've seen Scald, we've seen Recover, and we've seen Toxic. It has no haze, it can't remove these stat boosts. We're boosted forever now. Shoutouts this game to Rotom, or not Rotom, Scrafty being an absolute champ. And yeah, that is a nice easy 1v1 for the Pex Destroyer itself. It has to recover here. It has no other option. And I'm just going to curse. Oh, it doesn't even do that. It goes for a Baneful Bunker, and this is just going to look disrespectful, but now I've cursed up. We're guaranteed to win this 1v1. If I go for a rock slide here, there's not much my opponent can even do. Like, they have to recover and hope that they're stalling me, but... Or Scald, this might break my sub. I think it does, actually. This might be the 3rd one I've taken. Yep. Okay. I should have subbed there, technically speaking, but... we do get the win. And that is a 2-0 for us. Great game to my opponent. I think my prep shined this week. Again, I did something like 25 to 30 test games with these sets. And again, the paste is going to be in the description of the updated team. With the Citrus Berry and the Stealth Rock and everything. And so, yeah, that was a super strong showing, and I'm really glad that my prep shined. The coaching was really good. Everything just went perfectly for me, and I didn't miss every single 90% move, which is a big win, because I did miss every single 90% move in testing, and my opponents hit every 90% move in testing, so that was great. I will, after this battle, or after I'm finished hitting the stop recording button, I'm just going to run a calc that I wanted to run of -2 Life Orb Rotom Overheat into Orucs-Oraihc. I think I survived with the sheer amount of HP that I have, but -2 Life Orb is still a lot from Overheat, so who knows? Either way, Scrafty picking up 3 KOs that game. Super clutch. Really... No, Scrafty got 2 KOs that last game. Total of 3 in the set. Orucs-Oraihc, total of 5 on the set. Was super nice. In any case, thank you everyone for watching, and stick around because next week, the battle video may be up to an hour. Who knows? We'll see. That'll be interesting. Until then, have a good one. Stay safe, everybody. Bye.